Spread Those Wings Chicken Wing Podcast. We are coming at you live from the Tiki Tribe Production Studios, located over somewhere in the middle of Kenmore, New York. You can probably find us. It's 1 square fucking mile. Their drains suck.
We're technically right outside of Kenmore in Tonawanda.
Technically, we're not.
Yes, we are.
We're not.
The cops would not help me when my car broke down.
The cops are assholes. Well, I just got arrested. Welcome back. Episode 254. We're here to face a big challenge today. This place claims they're Buffalo's best. It's literally their name, Buffalo's best. So I guess we shall see. I am the Buffalo Wing Beaut. That is the Dry Rub Daddy.
And I'm the birthday girl.
Didn't you have another name as well? Buffalo Wing Babe?
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's what my shirt
Is it a
said.
Buffalo Wing Baby?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
It is birthday week, but Heather's back for her 7th appearance on the show.
On my birthday.
On her birthday, literally. And we're gonna eat some fucking wings.
Hopefully there's no fish fry.
I've opened all of them. There's not a fish fry.
I'm just saying, I was behind the scenes last time, all the time. That fish fry was banging.
It was good, but like,
Was
how does 30 wings sound like
fish fry?
10 wings that aren't sauced with sweet and sour sauce and a fish fry?
It doesn't.
Thank you, Macy's, for saving the day with a sweet peach barbecue last week. But this week we have a medium Willie's barbecue. It looks like it says Willness, and a hot wing. The hot wing doesn't look necessarily too hot, but we shall see, because the medium is definitely like a house-crafted medium, aka it's very fucking buttery.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. When I licked it off the blue cheese, it was like really buttery.
It's been a long time since I've been on a show.
Well, our show doesn't function anymore, so.
Once we sleep train Ruby, we can bring tacos back.
We'll have to have Gary on that show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But, started off, medium wing.
Cheers.
A lot of bottom of the barrel bullshit. Wow. Now hold the fucking phone. That might be one Ruby could have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's more mildish.
There's a lot of bottom of the barrel here.
You can tell by the color at the bottom that's butter. Usually looks like a bright orange.
The sauce is really thin, and it's good.
That is actually one of my favorite mediums in a while. I think that's one, like, you almost have to have it as a separate menu item and call it tangy medium.
Why tangy?
It gives a tang on your tongue. And it's not like it's spicy at all. I'm really, really into that wing. I'll start us off because I did not expect to like that flavor that much. I'm going to go with an 8.5 on the crisp. These wings traveled 25 minutes to get here. And they're still pretty fucking crispy. I'm going to go with 8 on the meat. They're not the biggest wing I've ever had. Not the smallest. I'm going to go with a 9.5 on the sauce. That's a lot in the bottom of the barrel. It is overflowing out, so that's why we're not going full send. I'm going to go with a 9 on the flavor. One of the better mediums I've had in a very long time. For Ruby, or... and I'm going to go with $1.66 a wing,
Did they
roughly.
give vegetables?
No.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with... I'll go with an 8.5 on the price. I'll come with an 87 on that.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I had to do it as... They didn't have like a bucket or like 30. I had to do it as 20 and then a 10.
That's still not bad.
How much did the wings break down? I'm sorry.
It was 50 total.
$1.67 a wing.
How is that? About. I don't buy wings.
Slightly higher than what it's gone down to, but like not killer. We've seen wings up to $2 a wing still. Gary, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Well, second.
Crisp, I'll go with an 8.5. I had 2 decently crispy drums there. Meat, I'm going to also go with an 8.5. I had 2 wings that were definitely above average in size. Sauce, I'll go with a 9. I think the amount of sauce in there and on the wing, decent enough. You could scoop it on there if you didn't like the amount that's on there. Flavor, I wasn't too crazy about the flavor. It wasn't like my best medium I've ever had. I'm going to go with like a 7.5. I don't dislike it, but it's just a little too much butter for me. And then price, I'll go with an 8. I don't mind the price for it. It's an 83.
The butter aspect almost reminds me of Clay-Mix.
Yeah.
From North Tonawanda. Because like they are known for having a very heavy butter content in their wing. Mm-hmm. You can't have too many of it. You'll have a heart attack. We'll be going back to the science museum to tune up that thing to tell us how unhealthy we are.
Yeah,
and just talk about how much butter we had. We'd be fucked. Heather?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with sauce. So I'm gonna give it a 9. I liked the flavor. I thought it was a little thin. I like my sauces a little bit thicker, so it doesn't like kind of like I feel like I'm a mess right now, and we don't have any napkins, so I don't love it. Flavor, I actually really enjoyed that. I know you said it's not spicy, but our spicy pellets are so different. Kind of tickled the back of my throat. I had like a little tear dripping from the side. So I thought it was good for a medium. I'm going to give it a 9. Wing size, I don't know if I'm just uncultured. I thought mine were a little small. So I'm going to go 8. Price, I don't buy wings. So you said it's about medium, so I'll do 8. And I know I'm missing something.
Did you do crisp?
No, crisp. I didn't think they were that crispy. I'm sorry, I didn't. I'll do 8.
Still gonna come in at 84.
Okay. I mean, I still really liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be a bad rating. It's gonna be slightly over an 84 average. I mean, I came in higher than 87, but I think the butter hit me right in the sweet spot. Next to Wilna's Barbecue, or Willie's as it should be.
I wonder if butter's like the thing, because I walked in and it smelled just like popcorn.
It's a very light, it's a very, very light barbecue sauce, actually. Grab what you guys want first.
Ooh, that's a thick, sticky sauce. We don't cheers anymore, right?
No.
Just go in.
No. That's a big fucking wing.
That's got like a smokiness to it.
Wow.
It's almost like a rib sauce.
It's no blood of Jesus. It is pretty good though. It's not bad.
It's either like a rib sauce or like a brisket sauce.
Yeah.
I think I just had an onion.
Yeah, it's like chunky.
That's an onion.
You're an onion.
You're a towel. It's definitely a first.
My only real gripe is I wish there was more sauce on it.
It's definitely something.
There's like peppers on it too. This is giving me Florida flashbacks.
Like Key West.
Yeah.
Heather, do you want to go first?
Sure.
'Cause I don't know how to calculate that.
So wing size, I'm a little torn because the first wing was like super big, and the second one was a little bit on the smaller side, so I'm still gonna go with an 8. Crispiness, these were definitely a little bit crispier. I'll go 8.5. Sauce is like a toss-up. I liked it, but I don't think I've ever had a barbecue sauce with chunks. Like, there was legit peppers and onions. I didn't dislike it. We'll do 8.5. Price. These are not my favorite barbecue wings, so I don't think that I'd be like crawling back to them, so I'd go 7.5.
And then flavor.
Flavor. 7.5. Not my favorite barbecue.
You're still gonna roll an 80.
Okay, still decent.
I'm gonna go 7 on the crisp. Like, it definitely took a hit from where the medium was. Amount of meat, I'm gonna come with an 8.5. I think we're slightly bigger than the medium. Not the worst one you've ever had. Sauce, sauce, I'm gonna go 8. Like, I'll give them the points that it wasn't like a super sticky barbecue, but it also was like not a lot of sauce. Flavor, I'm gonna go 8.5. Never gonna critique and shit on something that you can tell is like homemade. It's not like they just ran out and grabbed
a bottle of barbecue sauce.
They didn't just go grab Sweet Baby Ray's. Mm-hmm. That is a one-of-a-kind barbecue sauce. But it's also not necessarily like... I don't know what I really just had. Like, I've never had a barbecue sauce like that. So, like, not necessarily for me. Might be something that would have to grow on me. I'm going to go 7 on the price. They're a little expensive, and it wasn't what I loved. I'll come in with a 78 on that. Gary?
I think I'm going to be similar in the same boat. I liked the wing, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get these. Crisp, I'm going to go with an 8.5 on the crisp. These wings were the crispiest ones yet so far. Not like super crispy, but enough to where it's like, okay, it's fine. Meat, see the size of the meat was good, but at least on the drums, the inside of it, the meat was very dry. So I'm going to go with like a 7 on the meat, only because of the quality. I like the tenderness of the meat to be tender inside. Sauce, I'm also going to go with a 7. I wish there was a lot more. And then flavor, I'll go with an 8.5. I did enjoy the flavor. I probably wouldn't order it because it's not my typical thing that I would order on wings when I think barbecue. And then price, I'll go with a 7. I don't think it diminishes that too much. 76.
I don't want to count them out, but it's going to be a lot tougher now to see a top 25 visitation, especially with standard hot. That doesn't look like they did a whole bunch to spice it up or spruce it up here.
Smells like Frank's.
That's what most hots in the area are.
So
Really?
Most hots are just
like a glorified Frank's?
not even. No,
They're just lazy.
saucy.
It is
These are just
Frank's.
lazy Frank's. Because people don't order, like it's one of the least ordered wings, so most places are just like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh. Why do I feel like the medium had more of a kick to it, for me, personally?
It was a zing.
This is not hot. I mean, it's good, but it's not hot. I'll try and drum.
I can start us off for this one.
That works.
Not much to say. Very underwhelming. Crisp, it's like a 6. It's not very crispy. Meat, I'll go with an 8. Those two wings that I had that were drums were decently sized. And it was at least more tender than the last wing. Sauce, like a 6.5. Not a ton on there. And flavor, I'll go with a 6. It's just like a basic Frank's. It's not hot at all. And then price, I'll go with a 7. Basic price. 67. I tried not to kill it, but like...
Heather?
You know me deal.
Ooh.
Wing size. That drum was fucking huge. And actually my flat was pretty well sized too. I'm going to go 9 on these. I think that these were significantly bigger. Flavor. I really like the flavor. However, with it being a hot, that's not hot. Like, I truthfully, for me personally, the medium was hotter.
You just had this on your eggs this morning. It's Frank's. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it.
How does your medium hotter? So I'm going to do a 7. Price, because I like them, I would pay for those, so I'll do 8.5.
You probably just want to order them extra crispy.
Yes, crispiness, they were not that crispy. I'll do an 8.5 again to be nice. What am I missing? Flavor, I think?
No, I think you just did flavor. Sauce?
Sauce, yes. Let me take another peek. So they're not as saucy as the first ones, but they're more saucy than the barbecue.
Well, you also knew the barbecue was a homemade sauce.
True, 7. I liked them though. 80.
So this is tough. I'm gonna give a 6.5 in the crisp. Like, man, as a Buffalo born and raised person, I hate shitting on Frank's, but if your style of chicken wing is just to simply throw Frank's on something and call it a day, you diminish your crisp.
It's lazy.
Your flavor is very one-dimensional. And like that is like I don't understand.
At least add something.
But look at the condition of the paper. Like,
And then-
that happens with.
And then you get that.
That happens at all times with Frank sauce, and it's become something we've gotten to be used to. If I know the paper looks like that, I fucking know it's Frank's. It
That's
eats
crazy.
through the paper. I love Frank's, but like,
so do you think this is a buttery Frank's?
It might be.
they definitely probably use Frank's as the base, but I think they also added something else into it besides just the
add
butter.
that little.
Yes, and that's it. Like Gary, I think hit it on the head. Places know that more people are going to come in and order a medium than are going to order a hot.
Really?
Yes, because think about you. If you wouldn't have had that normal, and I would have just told you what that was, you would have thought that was a medium.
Yes.
People are like afraid of the word hot.
The word hot scares people, and I think Duff's did that. Medium is hot.
Hot is extra hot.
Like,
Yeah.
so 6.5 in the crisp. I'm gonna give them a 7.5 on the meat. They were decently sized wings, but I feel like somebody punched the box. Like, there are like 4 broken bone wings in there.
Really?
Yeah, there were a lot of just like decomposed wings. Man, I'm sorry, it's hot. Just don't hurt me. Sauce, it's a 7.5. Like, there wasn't a lot. It still started to eat the paper. It's Frank's. Flavor, listen, I like Frank's, but like, it's lazy. 7.5. I'm gonna give them a 6.5 on the price. Like, I'm not going out of my way for a Frank's wing. It's a 71. I could have done a lot worse to that.
Apparently I graded too high. I'm out of touch with wings.
Gary, what would you give that? A 74?
That was 67.
Okay, so yeah, like,
I overgraded. You're welcome.
no, I mean, you didn't overgrade. We've
But
had
it's personal preference.
we've had people on the show who are giving 10s because they're not paying for it, and
That's
they're
true.
gonna give. Oh, it's a wing. Well, yeah.
I mean, I liked that one. Is that a hot, though, in perspective? No, that's not hot.
And you said that. And 80's not an overgrade.
Okay. Thanks for making me feel better.
Unfortunately, 80 has kind of become what.
Like, mediocre.
Yeah. You know you fuck up if you get under a 50. Like, you have besmirched the name of the chicken wing.
Chicken wing who?
That's not a chicken wing. It's not even a chicken nugget. It's a chicken shit. Spitting off the cuff here. Heather? I mean, unfortunately, Buffalo's best doesn't even come close to the radar.
That's okay. I'm just happy to be back.
Is there anything you would like to tell the audience?
As of 10:02 tomorrow morning, our daughter turns 1.
And she gets to have one of these medium wings.
Yes, she does. Off the air, because she's getting a little fickle. It's been a long, very fun Ruby Adventure Day.
Sam's like really excited that she gets to have one of these medium wings.
And Auntie Sam has been so kind to watch her so that I can
Jump
be on
in
the
so
show.
Heather can jump back on the show.
I really want to bring Total Takeover back, so keep an eye out.
We have 2 shows we gotta get back in the air.
I need tacos in my life again,
Yeah,
though.
but we also still need to get There's a Draft in here back.
True, and I think that'll be on the horizons as well.
After last week's discussion with co-host Jess, I think that is very much so on the horizon. Anything else you have?
Watch out for Ruby to be a co-host one day here.
Or something.
I think she's going to be Wing Girl.
Little People, Littler World. A podcast about little people. Lord knows she has enough.
Yo, the things that she could probably tell us.
Little People and Squishmallows. The Ruby story. Gary, give us your rundown.
tvtribetvpro.squarespace.com. That's where all of our past, present, and future podcasts will be. All of our sponsors are on there as well. I don't know if we have photos of them. Do we? I know.
Oh yeah,
links
all
to
the
them.
sponsor stuff should be updated link-wise and is on the new introduction. If you're just coming back, thank you. Shout out to Jonah at work. One of the installers. When he started, they told him we had a show. Ben told him, and Jonah Jonah, every time I see him in the warehouse, he's like, "Hey man, I watched the new show." He recently asked why we don't grade the blue cheese, and I did tell him it.
Oh, that.
I told him it's sometimes, like a lot of times it's basic. This was
That maybe could be like a bonus.
homemade, but
it was not enough.
There was a very little amount, and it was very runny.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very
Not my favorite.
Okay,
And then you get the Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I liked it.
You are a runny blue cheese person. To me, that was a little.
I love thick
little
blue
runny.
cheese.
Yeah,
I
more
just don't
chunks
like.
the better.
No, see, I'm not a chunk girl.
You're with me.
I'll do it. Thick. You're thick. I'll do thick.
With how many C's?
Lots of C's. How many C's can we fit? I want all the C's across the screen.
Okay.
That's how thick I want it. Sorry, go.
You're good. I don't remember what I was saying. But
I'm gonna stop when I wanted to stay there.
just around the corner, we got ice cream season coming up. It'll be 2 scoops. I think it's
Praise.
like a couple weeks away, right? February?
I think it's end of February. I think it's
End of
March.
February? Oh, okay. So still,
Makes sense.
it's coming around the corner. Ice cream season.
We coming around the market.
Get your ice cream at Nikki 2 scoops, and then use code 716 at chicken_dippin. On Instagram, there's a link for his website.
They make great shot glasses too.
Yeah.
Whether you're taking alcoholic shots or blue cheese shots.
Or ranch. Someone did ranch.
I've done both. Gary and I have done both.
Yeah. AWS wing sauce and the Blood of Jesus rib sauce. Can't say enough good things
I
about
felt like a piece of shit the other day.
What?
I just saw that somehow I missed on Twitter that she has been following me on Twitter on her personal account. And I never followed her back, so I just followed her back the other day.
Oh, I don't really use the Twitter sphere, or X now.
Oh, I hate. As soon as it became X, you were exiled.
But
I
X,
just-
X gonna give it to you.
It's just so much, there's so much arguing that goes on it, so I don't.
Yeah.
You can go now.
Listen, we did almost get a local woman.
Stripper?
Yeah, no, it's close.
Ooh.
We'll talk about it off air. I'm not revealing my hand, but she's well known in the Bills Mafia community as well. And Twitter almost did knock her into getting on the show here. It might still happen, but she doesn't live based out of Buffalo, so that's. And I'm sure she doesn't, want $600 to appear like some people. I heard she likes fat dudes though. It makes her warm in the winter. Before I get myself in trouble, I think that, we have what?
Don't you look at my dog? Don't you?
Fuck! I'm sorry, I won't acknowledge. Jeanette at the beauty parlor. I always want to say hair.
Me too. Every time you do it, I'm like, wait a minute.
Charlie, Rebel Nomad, hit him up.
Wait.
Charlie Ortel.
Did he change his name? Who's Renegade?
That was Renegade Studios.
Okay.
That was his. That was for when he created different logos and
Look
whatnot.
at me knowing shit.
But he has since actually opened a outdoor gears company.
Awesome.
And that is Rebel Nomad. Check him out. Really, really cool designs. Excuse me. Hopefully, if I ever make my name in the disc golf community, I'll be repping Rebel Nomad. I'm a PDGA pro now. You're fucking with a pro. I think that will do it. Thank you, Aunt Sam, for sitting with Ruby. Happy birthday, Ruby and Uncle Gary! Till next time, you guys keep on spreading those wings. We're gonna spread your legs.
Consensually.
Peace out!
Cue the music.